Plaintiff Eric Rowe dated the defendant's mother after meeting on a radio dateline. And despite the fact that they're no longer together, she's here today as Eric's witness. Eric claims the defendant is a smart, beautiful girl, but he doesn't like the fact that she's a go-go dancer. He's suing her today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Brandy Oles admits she used to be a go-go dancer, but says she quit so she could work with children in the hopes of becoming a teacher. Brandy says Eric's a good guy, but her mother broke up with him because he's too cheap. Brandy admits that Eric co-signed on a loan for her, but she never promised to pay for it.
Prove your case.
Your Honor, I've known Brandy since she was about 10 years old. I met her through her mother, and she's my witness. I met her mother through a radio dateline. We dated a while back. Relationship was okay for a while, but then we kind of broke up. My reason I think we broke up was because I was kind of slow. One night she walked me to the door. She wanted to give me a kiss. I wasn't quite ready. So, been married twice. Want to be cautious.
How long had you all been dating?
About 2 months.
And she tried to kiss you?
Yes, sir.
Thought that was moving a little too fast.
For me.
Good enough.
I'm slow.
Go ahead.
But we have remained friends since then.
That's as far as you all ever went in terms of your courting, or?
Well, we dated a little bit.
Right, and that's as far as it ever went, is a near kiss?
No, we went beyond that.
Okay.
But the fact that I was slow kind of just stayed in her mind, I
Ultimately, you did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But if you ask her, she'll say the reason we're not together is because I'm cheap.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we get to her daughter for the loan, I guess I'll let her speak. Would you like to?
No.
All right, she don't want to talk. She don't want to embarrass you today.
Oh, that's good.
And how was her daughter?
She was a very, very nice young lady. You can see she's very attractive, she's very smart, she's a great dancer, she's talented, but she just doesn't make the best choices. She's a go-go dancer, and that kind of bothers me, and I really don't like that. She's so smart.
Help me understand what go-go dancers do now.
My understanding is it's kind of like...
Strippers?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Oh, you mean?
Kind of like the girl that's pretty much the eye candy of the club.
Okay.
Pretty much. They just dance and like...
Gotcha. They just kind of stand around on the stage, or they have platforms and they dance on the platforms at the nightclubs. All right. Good enough.
But the outfits are a bit revealing.
Provocative? Mm-hmm.
Extremely provocative.
How many times you been there? You sound like you know quite a bit.
I have never been there, but I've seen pictures on her MySpace page.
Okay, so those are the bad choices. Any other bad choices you want to mention before we get to the loan? I guess you're saying her not paying you is the bad choice as well.
She's rather cavalier about paying back money.
All right.
It's
not just you, but everyone.
Everyone. Mm-hmm. She owes her grandmother a few dollars and her mother a few dollars, and so she's kind of cavalier.
She's just starting out in life, and what do you work other than go-going?
I don't go anymore. I kind of gave that up.
All right.
But I'm working with kids so I can become a teacher and teach dance.
Good. So why do you still owe everybody?
Let me start off and say that I feel like I'm a really good person until I feel like I've been mistreated or done wrong. Then I feel like I need to get my revenge, pretty much.
All right.
How, back when I was a little bit younger, I've had my incidents with trying to key cars or attempting to burn down somebody's house, but I'm not like that anymore. I've changed.
You were a psycho.
I was. Yeah. But however, I think Mr. Eric is a really good person. I've never, he's never mistreated me to any point where I've had to get my revenge on him.
Burn his house down.
Right.
Okay.
So, him and my mom dated, and they broke up because he was too cheap. Didn't want to pay for free water, wouldn't tip somebody.
Didn't want to pay for free water.
Right. So, in 2007, when I was in school, I ran out of tuition money. I ran out of co-signers.
Okay.
So I called Mr. Eric.
What college were you in?
Lamar University.
Okay. Did you finish?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
I left Lamar because I was having some situations, because I know how I could be, and I was dating this guy. And it got to the point where I was about to...
Go psycho?
Right. Go psycho.
Sir?
Well, around the end of 2006, her mother approached me and asked me would I consider doing this. I spoke to Brandy. She told me that she was going to be getting some additional funds from the school and that the loan would be paid off immediately if I co-signed it. I agreed to co-sign. She dropped out of school.
No,
the funds never came.
I never dropped out. When I got back home, when I moved back to Houston so I could get out the situation, my plan was to never stop going to school.
I know your plan, but did you stay in school?
I didn't have any money
where
to go to school.
your loan was deferred?
I didn't have any money to go to school.
So that doesn't mean drop out?
Well, I just left. I moved back home.
You left?
Yeah, but I couldn't get back in school because I didn't have any money.
You think that's different from dropping out?
Well, I really don't call it drop out.
I thought you said she was very smart.
She is smart.
Because I'm in school
let's
now.
see your papers.
Because I'm in school now, so.
Any defense to not paying for the loan that he owes?
No, pretty much. I mean, I never said that I would pay it back, but I never said I did.
Okay. When someone co-signs for you, that means that if you fail to pay the debt and they are ultimately left with that debt because they were a co-signer, then you're liable for that debt. $3,379.76 is your judgment. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I'm glad he won his case. Didn't know my daughter was a psycho. That's something I didn't know anything about.
I'm not a psycho.
But I'm glad he won.
I'm not a psycho. I mean, it was stuff that happened in the past when I was in high school. So I stopped doing the stuff that I was doing in high school. So, you know, I've grown, I've matured since then.
Psycho woman.
Crazy girl.
Hi, Judge Mathis. My name is Molly, and my question is, do I have to go in person to file a case, or can I file online?
Unfortunately, Molly, not many jurisdictions permit online filings. However, we're finding that more and more courts are trying to go green and eliminate paper waste by allowing people to file online. So I suggest calling your local court before you make the trip.